Next piece. The media is kind of controlling all the narrative. Nothing new there. And this is where the alt media should be pushing now for what is real. For our whole platform of what was or is the alt media. This is really our time. But what do we have? An alt media riddled with distraction pieces, fear porn, hopium, bullshittery, and almost comedic levels of disclosure that serves little or no purpose whatsoever. This is our time. This is our time for the alt media to take over the fake news. And yes, we have Q, whatever the intentions behind that are, and is exposing some things. But where are the rest of the main platforms in the alt media? Where are they? All covering Wilcock and his expanding band of blue chicken cults. Kerry Cassidy still putting out shows with old information. It's not new, Kerry. It's old. Cliff High using Microsoft, Oracle and Langley Facebook-style algorithm platforms to base his narrative on. Like that's going to work or help us. Von Wright's pushing for a globalist elite families to control the trust. Like that has ever worked. Gilliland, Cobra and others still pushing the Sara, Jassara and RVs. Drake telling listeners he's taken out people who died 2 years ago and pushing ET packages. And then we have the latest this week, the latest Buy My Book, Money Harvesting and Dark Gin Fest, because that's what it is. Contact in the Desert. Labelled the Woodstock of UFO conferences. Kind of aptly named as Woodstock, was 50 years ago. As most of the material is that old and in most cases older. All repackaged as new disclosure. But it's not new. And no matter how much we all like discussing ETs, it's not helpful to the now, not one iota. We've already had ET disclosure. We know they are real. So why the continuous hunt to find out what you already know? Distractions, why? The world burns whilst these clowns push something we already know. And even if you didn't know, what is proven ETs exist going to do to fix this planet? Well, the ETs can come down and wave a magic wand, or in many cases, eyes and butt probes, and fix everything for us. Wrong. They won't and never will. We have to collectively get off our lazy asses and let's fix our own mess. We don't need them. ET is a saviour program that will never arrive. Whilst you wait, you do nothing, which is exactly what the paid agents involved in these conferences are doing, whether knowingly or not. Now the Contact in the Desert, all the names roll off the tongue. Wilcock, Norrie, Eisenhower, Tellinger, Gilliland, Harriman, sadly, Hancock, the Ancient Aliens Show people, Nick Pope, who works for MI56, not X, Michael Seller, Stephen Bassett, and Robert David Steele's love child and puppet, Jordan Sather, Linda Moulton Howe, Jimmy Church, and all others, all playing their game, not ours. But significantly, there are some that are missing from that lineup. Corey Good, thrown under the bus as this show and Randy Morgan's show stated would happen back in 2017. Remember? The Stillness in the Storm people and Teresa, gone. Kerry Cassidy, gone, as Wilcock ousted her as the main front person. And the CIA agent, standing CIA agent, Stephen Greer, friend of the Clintons, who was brought in to further control the ET narrative and then take over the whole show. But his demeanour and attitude pissed too many off, and he was dropped by the above consortium. And then you have the increasing comedic double act, Kent Dunn and Drake Bailey with the channeler. BS, all of it. None of these people are providing solutions, only distractions. We don't need distractions in the now. We need solutions for the survival of our species, is what we need. Not disclosure of entities that, you have to remember, by and large, have led us to near extinction, these same beings. Think about that for a minute. Say every president or prime minister tomorrow announces ET disclosure. What does it change? Will it feed the starving? Provide clean water to billions? Prevent child trafficking, slavery, sex trafficking, organ harvesting, ritual abuse or sacrifice, poverty, injustice or crime? Will it? No. So it has no real value, other than proving to themselves and the people in their circle that they're not nutty for believing in ETs. Why have those doubts about ourselves and our own experiences? Why do we go to those lengths of self-doubts, almost to the point of torturing ourselves? Just stop it. Now, all of those mentioned above have contributed largely in one way or another. But here they are pushing out ET disclosure in its various guises, most of which is decades old. Like the RV people, along with NESARA, GESARA and the ET packages, are pushing out hopium at best and saviour distraction programs at worst. None of it will help fix the gamut of world ills. None. And I will ask you all again to step down from your false platforms, whether paid or not, and come and really help your listeners and your followers with something that's more tangible and real, like solutions to the world ills with real knowledge, real ideas, and like I said, something that is tangible and not based largely in illusion. Come and join us as one, and let's all get the show on the road to freedom. Contact in the desert. Last time they did that, there was real contact in the desert between Jordan Sather and Theresa. Oops. I think they misunderstood the term.